Daniel,
All
are
right,
you going to
everybody,
start?
for joining us today for the next installment of the WolfNet webinar series. What I have up here right now is just the webinar page where you can see what's coming up, and you can sign up for any of these that apply to you at wolfnet.com/webinars. Today's is going to be about adding a quick search to your website. My name is Daniel Engel. I work in customer service here, and I'm sure if you've called in, I've talked to you. The person answering questions today, which can be submitted through the GoToWebinar interface to her anytime during the presentation, is Carrie Ritchie, the customer service manager. The quick search is a great tool for people to access properties using their selected criteria quickly and easily from basically anywhere on your website. And it can be added to an unlimited number of websites or places on the internet. This basically will cover generating the actual code needed to create the quick search. It doesn't go over implementing it in specific areas or locations. So this is for advanced users or webmasters. A quick overview. It's a pretty quick process in getting this going and set up. Basically, we're going to log into the back office, find the actual quick search option, select the criteria you want, and then generate and get the code. So to log in, if you've never been to the WolfNet back office before, you can navigate to mlsfinder.com/admin for this sort of login screen, or you can go to wolfnet.com and log in up at the top on the top menu bar. Once you've logged in, you'll be presented with the familiar back office. And basically what we're going to do then is just go right down to the left navigation bar to the actual quick search builder item. So click on that, and then you'll be presented with the quick search options screen. You can select any combination of these criteria. And once you have that selected, basically hit submit, and it will show you, depending on what you've selected over here, a little preview of how it may look on your site. And then down below it'll generate all the code. Webmasters or web designers should be able to style it so it fits better with your website. We basically just provide a skeleton of code with the functionality of it accessing the property search built in. This code, this isn't a live demo, but I'll do one in a second here. You can basically just grab all the code by hitting select all, right-clicking and doing a copy. You can either paste that into a text document or an email, or a webmaster usually has back office credentials if they're doing any work for an agent, and they can definitely do this themselves. Once it's all inserted into a web page, it looks something like this. This one, of course, has been styled to go with the entire flow and design of the site, and it's quite nice looking. So just to go over that again, this is, in case you haven't noticed, this will be a pretty quick overview / webinar. As, like I said, there's not much to generating and getting this code. So, just to show you what I just went over, basically just go to mlsfinder.com/admin or wolfnet.com and log into your back office. Once you're here, you can see the quick search builder item over on the left nav bar. Here's where you can choose the search fields you want generated with your quick search code. Let's do city, county, state, mean price, max price, and bed, bathrooms, and property type. Click submit. It'll generate it fairly fast, and you'll see what it looks like on the right here. If you feel that it's too many fields or it's too cluttered, go ahead and remove some and regenerate it. This code down here is what the webmaster would implement into a web page. It's basically HTML and JavaScript. To get it to them, you can either do a select all, right-click anywhere in there and do copy, and you can either paste it into a text document such as Notepad and just save it as a text file. And you can either attach that to an email, or you could paste it directly to an email. If you're doing that, though, try to make sure it's a plain text email so nothing gets confused when it gets inserted into like Outlook or anything like that. And yeah, on the live site, it can look like this. And as you can see, users can get what they're looking for in just a few clicks from your main page and go directly to your search solution. Well, I suppose I should have picked a city where there is actual listing, but let's try this again. We'll go single family, 125,000, 200,000. That's better. So as far as getting the code and how simple it is, that's about it for this presentation. Feel free to continue to submit questions to Carrie, and we'll get them answered. If we don't get an answer back, or if we need to do some research or get you a proper answer, we'll email it to you after the presentation. Just to remind you, our website is wolfnet.com. You can follow us on Twitter @WolfNet. Our Facebook page is just facebook.com/WolfNet. And if you have any questions or feedback, comments, anything about this webinar or the webinar series or what you would like to see in the future, please email solutions@wolfnet.com. And I'll just leave this open for a couple minutes if anyone's got any questions they want to get in. But thank you, and please join us for our next webinar in the webinar series.